Hi, I'm Cathy Thomas, and joining me today will be the executive chef at Del Frisco's Grille in Irvine, Sarah Daniels. Chef will show us how to make bread pudding spiked with Nutella, the chocolate hazelnut spread. Welcome, Chef.
It's great to be here.
Oh, thank you. And bread pudding, it's so delicious. You're using a special kind of bread?
Special kind of bread, we're using brioche. Really, you could use any kind of bread. It's based on your preference. Any bread would work. You know.
Something with maybe a little dense, like a country bread would be okay?
Yeah, you wouldn't want to use like a soft white bread because it'll kind of disintegrate, but any like a nice firm bread.
Oh, I know it's going to be delicious. Let's get started.
Cool, let's do it.
So, Chef, are we going to start with the custard?
Yeah, we're going to mix the Nutella part. We have sugar, cocoa powder, salt, vanilla extract, heavy whipping cream, fresh eggs. It doesn't matter what order you put them in, because they're all going in together. Here we have Frangelico. The best part is your Nutella. It's a hazelnut chocolate spread. If you've got a little left, even just a spoonful of Nutella might make your day. You just want to blend it all together until it's smooth. All right.
Okay.
There you go. The only thing we need to add is just the bread.
And do you have to take the crust off?
You do not have to take the crust off.
Oh, I like that part.
Yeah. You almost want some of the crust in there because it's a little bit firmer because you still want to see the chunks of bread in the bread pudding. You want to put the custard onto the bread as opposed to the bread into the custard. So, would you like to do the honors?
Oh, sure.
Oh, yeah. You can't leave any goodies behind.
No. And you actually want to let this sit for a while, don't you?
You do. The longer you let it sit, you know the custard mix is going to work its way all the way into the middle of the bread. The baking, you can do it in any kind of pan. You just need a pan that can hold a little bit of water in it. We have the water about halfway up our souffle cups.
And you like to use a ladle for this part.
I do. The ladle's going to help you measure it, so you don't have to keep going back. So these are pan sprayed. If you forget to pan spray them, you might not be able to get them out. At Del Frisco's. Now we like to pile them up high.
Okay, so these would now go into the oven. But back in the oven, we have some that were already cooked and then reheated for about 10 minutes.
You can see they're just exploding out of the souffle cup.
So do you need to cut around them before you mold them?
It's smart too. So we take the warm cake and get it right out of the cup. Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
Right onto the middle of the plate.
Ah, that's gorgeous.
Oh yeah. Next is the coffee ice cream. Something we do in the restaurant. If you have a large party or if you're at our house and you don't want to waste a lot of time scooping ice cream, you know they're warm cakes. If you pre-scoop your ice cream balls, put them back in the freezer, they're going to get a little firmer too. You give them a nice whipped cream. Final toucher is your caramel sauce.
Now I know you make your caramel sauce from scratch. But for home cooks, could they just use the caramel that's for putting on top of ice cream?
Of course.
Yes. Chef, this has been so much fun. I can hardly wait to eat it. Thank you so much. Here's a quick tip from Melissa's. Agua frescas are so easy to make and they're delicious. You only need fruit, water, and sweetener. So I'm going to do watermelon agua fresca today, and I've got about a cup of watermelon, along with 1/3 of a cup of water. Pouring the juice through a strainer. Okay, now we need to sweeten it up and sour it up a little. So I've got a little bit of agave syrup. And this is to taste. And then I want a little lemon juice too. And the best way to get the most lemon juice out of your lemon is just to roll it a little bit to break up those cells before you cut it open. And then I'm going to use my fingers as a strainer. I want about a teaspoon. Give that a good stir. And very important to give it a little taste. Oh, it is just perfect. Glass full of ice. In goes the agua fresca. Delicious and easy agua fresca made with watermelon. The fruit and vegetable aisles are filled with so much potential. Try something new have an adventure.